On July 30th, 2025, the United States and Pakistan finalized a major trade and investment agreement, making a significant departure from Washington's recent South Asian posture. The deal announced by former U.S. President Donald Trump via social media includes American partnership in the development of what he described as massive oil reserves in Pakistan. While the U.S. statement avoided specific figures, Pakistani officials confirmed that the agreement includes tariff reductions and targeted cooperation in strategic sectors such as energy, IT, minerals and digital infrastructure. Pakistan's Ministry of Finance called the deal a landmark moment, citing its potential to unlock access to U.S. markets and facilitate foreign direct investments across several sectors. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif praised the agreement publicly and extended formal thanks to President Trump, emphasizing that the deal strengthens Pakistan's long-term economic vision beyond dependency on multilateral lenders. The announcement came just hours before the US confirmed a 25% tariff on a wide range of Indian imports, delivering a stark contrast in American economic policy toward the two nuclear-armed neighbors. Indian officials have expressed dismay, viewing the move as a blow to India and US trade ties that have been fostered for over a decade, especially under platforms like Quad and I2U2. Meanwhile, Indian media channels have already framed the US-Pakistan deal as a strategic betrayal. Analysts believe Washington's recalibration stems from growing discomfort with India's closer ties to Russia and its active role in the China-led BRICS alliance. India's continued procurement of Russian oil and arms, as well as its dual alignment diplomacy, has raised questions in Washington about Delhi's reliability as a long-term ally. In contrast, Pakistan, despite its turbulent history with US foreign policy, is being repositioned as a geographically critical partner, particularly for future energy supply routes and to balance Chinese influence in the region. The oil exploration agreement signals more than just economic cooperation. Trump's direct statement that Pakistan may someday sell oil to India has been interpreted by observers as a deliberate provocation, linking energy leverage to diplomatic realignment in South Asia. The lack of details around ownership, revenue sharing, and environmental safeguards remain a source of concern, but Islamabad insists that the framework is being finalized in consultation with American firms. The timing of the agreement, days ahead of India's self-imposed trade retaliation deadline, is also notable. While India planned to announce tariffs in response to prior US steel and semiconductor restrictions, Washington's 25% blow was preemptive. This sequence suggests Washington is using economic levers to test Delhi's alignment amid growing multipolar tensions. In Islamabad, the mood is cautiously optimistic. Officials view the trade and energy package as a long overdue pivot that can shift Pakistan away from purely debt-driven economic models. For the US, the deal provides an opportunity to reassert influence in South Asia, open new energy corridors, and limit Beijing's strategic footprint in regions like Gwadar and Balochistan. Still, critical questions remain unanswered. Which American company will lead the exploration? What share of revenue will Pakistan retain? Will there be technology transfer or labor localizations? And how sustainable is this alignment if administrations were to change in Washington? For India, the challenge now is twofold: to manage economic fallout from rising US tariffs and to assess whether its multi-alignment strategy has inadvertently triggered a rollback in American trust. As New Delhi scrambles for alternative trade routes and diplomatic reassurances, it is clear that the US-Pakistan agreement is more than just transactional. It signals a deeper realignment in South Asia, where Washington is once again willing to reconsider Islamabad as a central player in its regional calculus. This shift may not yet constitute as a full pivot, but it sends a clear message. In an era where trade is diplomacy, alliances are transactional, and energy is power, Pakistan is back in the room. This is Dayan Rahmani. Stay tuned for more analysis on Policywire. Stay informed, stay critical.